Okay, guys, let's try and set off this little chain of events, shall we? I'd rather not go that way. We don't want to cross the river. That will cost me more movement points than I care to use. A little bit close for my liking, but we'll all resolve. The aggressive. What do we get? Decisive victory. 400 loss. That's not too bad. None of my units were completely destroyed. We'll kill him. Can we attack him and then use force march? Whoa, whoa, they're using a lot of movement points getting over to there for some reason. Why can't we just go through that forest? Apparently not. We could probably hit this guy, however, and then use force march in worst case scenario to get back to the thing. We'll do that. Remove these rebel idiots. Well, they run, that's fine. Cool. Okay, you do that, you pricks. And we'll use force march to get back. Probably could have just done that in the first place. We could sack this, or take it, but as it stands, I kind of don't want it right now. I'd rather defend this, at least while we have stuff. So yeah, we'll toggle force march and get back to the city. It would appear that we captured one of the mercenary catapults. I don't want that. It's fucking expensive.
What does Rome require of me?
You guys
ready for battle.
are not up to much. Can I kill them and then bug off back down here? But that, no. I'd rather recruit some forces, of which I can recruit 4 spearmen. That's probably worth doing first. I'm hoping that the Gauls continue to deal with the Saxons for me, because that guy is not within range to get any reinforcements from anyone.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
I may raise another force up here. To be honest. Yeah, raise force, reinstate a legacy, which is these guys that died previously. Do I have anyone decent? I have a steadfast defender, that would be good. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's a bit of extra cash every turn, but
We hunger for battle.
I kind of want a general defending this.
How can I serve the people of Rome? At your command.
Son of a bitch, he can't get over to there. That's fucking retarded.
Ready for battle. Rome needs good fighters.
Well, I can hope that the Saxons don't attack me. I can really hope that. Or anyone else, for that matter. Those guys can. I hope they don't.
At your command. Are you ready to serve Rome?
Is it due to the fact that this guy has like really horrible,
Ready for battle.
yeah, decimate ordered?
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Those guys will do as they do. Like I said, I would go north and deal with those rebels this turn with these guys, but I'd rather just recruit their forces. I don't believe there's much else to do. These guys are all refurbishing. There's no way I can take out... Actually, I might be able to... No, not while he's recruiting. I won't be able to. Only difficulty is that leaves...
At your command.
I'm not sure if it's better for me to deal with these Hun bastards now, or risk them sacking Verona, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and all these buildings being harmed. And the garrison itself, since it's not really strong enough to hold anything just yet. And all the forces are half beaten up. If that was stronger, then yes, but...
What does Rome require of me?
If I remove the Hun army, that does remove basically every threat in the Alps right now, apart from the guys up top, but those aren't too much of a concern for me, to be honest, at the moment. Yeah, we'll save quick, just because I've done all these moves now. Many of those turns up top that I don't want to do again in case the game buggers up. Well, not the game, but Fraps has been dodgy lately. I might look into getting something different than Fraps, to be honest. But anyway, if we cancel these recruiting, sacrifice these forces.
How can I serve the people of Rome? What does Rome require of me?
If we move forces there, and get these guys and move forces to attack with them. Yeah, we vastly outnumber them. Go aggressive, kill the Huns. Wipes out their entire force. Definitely worth it. Decisive victory. Lost a few units, but nothing too major. And it removes a raiding force from my party. From my lands, whatever the fuck you want to say, call it.
What does Rome require of me?
And you guys can go back home.
To it, men.
You guys can go back
Set
home.
up the watch. Ready for orders.
Bloody winter nutrition. Annoying as hell.
Come, fight for Rome.
And you can go back to recruiting these,
Ready to
which you
serve
can recruit a lot more of this time, apparently.
Commander. Rome needs good fighters.
Can I get any mercenaries? Mercenary Germanic pikes. I just thinking, pikes are really quite badass. At least for a defensive purpose, they're pretty awesome. I might grab one. Just for the sake of having it. I can upgrade my force. That's good. I can get public order and some integrity. For that.
Commander.
These guys are doing fine integrity-wise and recruiting. I'm getting 9k every turn. Which is in large thanks to the fact that I've destroyed all those utterly useless fucking religious buildings that I had. Which, if I'd done it at the very beginning of the game, I would be in such better shape right now. But unfortunately, that's not the fucking case. Okay, I think the only thing that remains to do is end the turn and see what these forces end up doing. Likely, this army here will attack somebody. Probably these guys, because they're the weaker army that I have. But then Dorotheum has a decent garrison as well. I'm pretty sure I'd be able to hold off against them. If they attack down here, I'm pretty sure I'd be able to hold off against them as well. They've got some pretty decent forces. Alright, we'll stop recording for a second while I look around the place to see if there's any buildings that I must construct. But otherwise, we'll end the turn and see what happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Saxons are coming. And I've set up a little thing. Rather than fighting them in the city, we're going to fight them on the field. And basically let them wail on us with their skirmishes, because they've got a lot of them. And hope that all these shield walls basically negate any damage that they do, or at least the majority of any damage that they do. I'm going to let them spend all of their ammunition before they move in. Or at least that's what I want them to do. Knowing the AI, they should do that, but they have been wrong before. They have surprised me on occasion. These two gentlemen are stupidly hidden in trees, air quote.
Our general is under attack.
But that's cool. If they can hide right in plain sight, that's cool with me. Oop.
The enemy
Or
has
not.
discovered our hidden troops.
No. Wrong fucking person. What are you doing? No, good job. That guy can't move.
Swift riders at your command. Scout equites!
I do not want my cavalry and shot up.
In service of the Emperor!
Nor you guys, to be honest. Pull back.
Quick march! Loosen the ranks! Happy to serve the Emperor! At the double!
Hopefully they are content to just sit there, shoot me with archers, and I don't believe I should lose many or any forces, really. Hopefully. Is the idea, anyway. Because when they attack me with all their shit, like in melee range, I doubt they'll stand a chance. It is the hope, at least.
Stand ready! Defensive testudo!
Scout equites! Melee infantry ready! Advance at speed!
I send their cavalry over to try and do some damage. They engage with those guys, I will engage myself.
Scout equites!
Or if they attack these guys, I'll just
Melee cavalry! Forward! Quickly now! Reaper! Good! Riders advance! Double time! Advance! Swift riders at your command!
Please don't go into the archer range. And please don't get my cavalry killed, I need them alive.
Advance at speed! Forward! Roman, ready!
I guess so. The only thing with ammo left that they have is one unit of archers around the back. And these guys are just... What the fuck are they doing? I really wish they wouldn't keep those fucking archers out there, but...
Sons of the Empire! Yours to command! For the guards!
Orders!
Palatina guards!
Exploratores! Advance at speed! Spear infantry at your command!
Don't want to push in just yet.
Exploratores!
Move these guys in a little.
Advance at speed! Exploratores!
I'd rather not push in with my cavalry at least until these guys are prepared.
At speed! Advance now!
These lot will no doubt get smothered by arrows, but
Advance at
it's worth it to
speed!
try and capture some of these guys. Just camp them on the side.
Quick march! Charge! Sons of the Empire! Legio!
Palatina guards! Get moving!
Proud sons of Rome!
Okay, so we'll move in these guys. Those archers aren't going to do too much right now. Plus, these guys can stay in Tostudo, whatever the hell you want to call it, while moving, which is good.
At the double!
refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Scout Equites!
Templar! The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Swift melee cavalry! Legio!
Comitatenses! Palatina guards! Forward! Forward!
And it's advance! Quickly now!
Comitatenses!
Scout Equites!
Come on, gentlemen.
Palatina guards!
Scout Equites! Sons of Rome! Advance!
Engage! Palatina guards!
Scout Equites! Riders and the double!
Merge!
That should do that.
Comitatenses!
Scout Equites! Advance!
Advance!
Forward!
So my cavalry after their general just to make sure he continues the route.
General! For glory!
Victory's ours!
Victory! This is your day! Move, you dogs!
By your command!
We'll just make sure we kill their fucking general now.
Legio! Scout Equites!
I really want their general dead. If we can kill his ass before he escapes. I do believe that's their general dead. Sweet. Run down these final guys. More escaped than I would have liked to, but hell of a victory. And didn't lose either of our generals, which was a slight concern. Heroic victory. End the battle. Wiped out basically all of their shit. And killed their general. Take that, bitches. But no, I didn't want to fight that inside of the town because those skirmishers would otherwise be completely fucking impossible to kill. For victory. Kill the cactus.
At ease, men.
Both my guys racked up and they're fleeing for the hills. Sweet. Nope. This could be bad for the east. Nope. No, they got a victory. Sweet. Okay, they might actually be able to hold off. Sweet. Okay. I don't want the east to fall. That would just be a pain in the ass. Right now, they're doing okay right now. Which is good. Nope. And we've got another battle. Excellent. I hired these Germanic mercenary pike guys for exactly this battle. Anyway, I'll set up deployment and we'll kick some ass. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've set up deployment. I'm doing something a little bit different this time around, rather than holding the center constantly. Although, I've just forgot that I haven't put these guys over here. We'll do that while I explain what we're doing. We're going to move over here and take out these guys as quickly as possible. Mainly because their generals over here, they only have one unit of cavalry that's slightly weak, and there's only some slingers, which isn't too bad to deal with. So the idea being, we deal with their general immediately, and then focus on the other guys afterwards, who will have basically really low not public order, fucking morale. So, let's do this. First things first. Move these guys up.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden
You
units.
attack. No, not you.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
Attack them. You attack them. You flank round the left. You go around. You move up slightly to the left. Get those guys to attack this. My cavalry will continue to flank around.
For glory! Riders, advance!
For fuck's sake. Click on the general. Click on the rally. Thank you. Send that cavalry just to deal with them.
Warriors of Christ! Legio! At speed! Yours to command. Legio! Back! Back now! Levis Armatore! Legio! General! Legio! Attack, you worthless dogs! Fire! Halt! Melee troops!
Do not rout. I need you.
Scout equities!
Once those idiots have dealt with those skirmishers, we can...
Armatore! Advance at speed! Engage! For glory! For glory! Double time!
Hopefully these pikemen do well against these cavalry units. They should, in theory. I'm not doing as well as I would have liked, but...
Levis Armatore! Double time!
Let's make those fucking slingers rout already.
Guards! Yours to command. Advance! General! At your service. General! Charge! The men are wavering. Scout equities! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Victory! Back!
No! I fucking needed those cavalry.
Melee cavalry ready.
And those spearmen. Why are they running? They're surrounded by my general and friendly forces.
Never surrender! The enemy general is dead! Scout equities!
Won't even bother moving those guys. Wait for them to get their shit back together.
Orders understood.
Our forces have found their courage! Back to the fight!
Okay, so the enemy is just routing and, you know, well, not routing, but almost there. They're not fucking happy.
Levis Armatore!
Swift melee cavalry.
Legio!
Comitatenses! For glory!
Charge!
Spearmen, ready for orders. Comitatenses!
I need to take full advantage of these guys' shaky morale.
Broken and are fleeing!
March! Ready. Advance!
Riders! At the Riders! Advance! Scout equities! Quickly desert them!
Forward! Guards!
You guys attack them. My general needs to move up immediately and give these guys the morale bonus that they need. Really need you guys in here already.
Legio!
Spear infantry, ready. Advance at speed!
Our glory! Our men are breaking off! Forward! Legio! Legio! Forward! Riders! Advance! Forward! God give us strength! And speed! Comitatenses! Victory! Scout equities! Legio! Guards!
Advance!
Palatina guards! Advance!
I just need to take full advantage of their shitty morale and make them all rout. But whether or not we can do this effectively without my own forces routing is questionable.
For glory!
Hopefully we can. Come on, baby.